Hello, this is part 2 of being a massage therapist, and this year is my 8th year as a massage therapist in the Los Angeles County. And last video, in the last video, part 1, I was talking about how it's the spa world, and then there's working in the mobile massage world as a massage therapist. And obviously the other option would be having your own studio, your own location. I have not been able to get my own location as of yet. I have not been putting my feet anywhere in the ground or roots to do that. The pandemic happened for me. The pandemic happened, a few years ago, and I just haven't done that. Haven't made it a priority for me. I'm pretty happy with the mobile massage situation myself, and I feel like I prefer to do that than have my own location and just sit and wait and deal with brick and mortar and all that stuff. So for me, and I'm talking in this playlist, if you want more information about having your own location, this is not the playlist for you, because I'm not talking about that at all. I'm talking about working for a spa or working as a mobile massage therapist and doing your own thing as an independent contractor with various apps, including Soothe, Zeal, Big Toe, Bliss, and whatever other massage therapy, on demand massage therapy apps there are out there. And so, as a massage therapist, at first I started working in a spa setting because that's where everyone usually starts off at. I've also met different massage therapists who had the goal, specifically like men, honestly, had the goal in their head that I'm only going to work at a spa for like a year. I'm going to work at that location, this location, 2 years max, and then I'm gonna do my own business. I found that a lot of male therapists have more of a goal of how long they want to stay at a location, compared to like the women therapists who kind of just stay at a spa for a long time and don't mind working for somebody else, because there are a lot of positives and negatives when it comes to working at a spa, right? And so the positive aspect is like you don't really have to worry about getting the materials. You don't have to worry about ordering, lotion. Like you don't have to worry about laundry. You don't have to worry about marketing, right? And because they bring the client to you, you just do the work. So obviously there's a huge pay cut difference between having your own place, your own location, and working at a spa, because at a spa you are taking the pay cut because they are taking care of everything on their end. They're taking care of all those things. As a mobile massage therapist, I have to do laundry every single week. I have to fold my own sheets. I have to that reminds me, actually, I need to do that right now. Put some sheets in my car because I have a service in a little bit that I have to go do in Encino. So I have to do that. I refilled my lotion bottles earlier. I bought the gallon of lotion, massage lotion, which is Biotone from Massage Warehouse. And I buy that, it's like $60 a gallon now. So I use professional grade massage lotion. Some people just use like coconut oil. Some people use like different oils. I don't like oils. I just use a massage lotion myself. And so you have to have your table, you have to have your car, you have obviously your insurance, your own insurance to protect you if something were to happen with like a client, if they feel like you hurt them or something like that in your service. You need your own insurance for that. But in comparison to working at a spa, they take care of that. They handle that, you know. Some spas nowadays that treat you as an independent contractor do require you to have that insurance, which is not a lot. It's like $100 a month, a year, not a month, a year. It's like $100 a year, and it's just to have some insurance in the back end to make sure that you're taken care of in case like something happens, because they're treating you as an independent contractor, not as an employee. So that's the biggest difference between mobile and like a spa, is that a spa is you're an employee, so you have to have a uniform, you have to get there at a certain time, you have to take your lunch at a certain time, you have to leave at a certain time, you have to perform during those set hours, right? Spa job, employee position, you have to, you know, you're an employee, like you have to follow the rules and regulation as an employee, right? But when you're an independent contractor, or when you're doing mobile like I am with these apps, I can work when I want to, I cannot work if I don't want to. Like I was sick last week for like 4 days straight, and I canceled one of the massages because I told them, look, I'm really sick. And then I pretty much didn't put myself on the schedule at all for like 4 days. And then my son was also sick, so I was able to take care of him and attend to him. And now that I'm working, I could just pick up whatever, you know, if someone needs a massage, I could pick it up, I could put myself on the schedule. And each app works its own way, but basically you take control of your schedule. That's what I'm trying to say. You control of when you want to work, when you don't want to work. You control how far you want to go, how far you don't want to go, the amount of massage you want to do. Like they also have limits, like if you only want to do an hour, if you only want to do 90 minutes, like if you want to do even up to 2 hours, you can put that in there. It's really cool how advanced these apps are for massage. And then some of us can have added addition, I was gonna say additives, additions to the massage. For example, like I also have a carry-on hot stone, where I can plug it in, and in like 20 minutes the hot stones heat up, and I could use that during my service. I also have like a little suitcase with cupping, so I add that too, like if somebody wants cupping, or if, you know, when the person's there and I'm there and I'm like, hey, do you want to try cupping next time, you know, if you want to try next time, I have hot stones. Like there are things that I can offer to make more money at the moment in time myself. And so it's really cool in that scenario. Like it's very freeing, you know, because a full time in a spa is 4 days a week for 6 hours a day. So 24 hours is full time as a massage therapist. Now, some people think this is not like this is not enough work. Some people work at two different spas so they can like make up more work. I would not recommend working more than that, because at a spa, because they work you like a dog. Like when I worked at Burke Williams, and then I worked at the Now, I've worked at Den Mother in Venice Beach, I've worked at like so many different like franchises. I have not worked at Massage Envy myself, but I've heard a lot about it from like friends and stuff. And so they work you like a dog. They'll give you like 5 massages a day, 5 hours, and they give you what, like 5 minutes in between to change out from one thing to another. One of the cool things about a place called Den Mother is that they gave you 20 minutes. So they gave you 20 minutes to like redo the room, go to the restroom, you know, you could drink some water, you could wash up like the cups that they use for cupping. And that was really cool because it gave us time to like breathe. But even with those breaks, like um, it was kind of hard. Like there was a lot of uh, work. And so certain places, like they'll have the client do a gratuity, and then most places don't. So for Den Mother in Venice, they did have that in the when the client checked out, they had to basically force like gratuity on them. Excuse me. So you might think like, well, what's the difference between working at a spa and like working as a mobile massage therapist? Obviously, you're doing more, right, as a mobile massage therapist, but you're also making more. So you're physically doing more, as in you're doing the laundry, you're traveling, you the reason I did this mobile massage therapy like guide is to talk about like the things that I've learned having to do mobile, like going to hotel rooms, how to go about that, going to condos, parking, like you have to be very careful like where you park your car, and like they should be able to have like parking for you, and but it's worth it because you're making way more than working at a spa, because a spa is going to give you the bare minimum. Now at least now we have hourly and commission, so you can make like $30 doing a massage, because it's like hourly like 16 plus commission. So you can make 25, 30 plus whatever they tip you. Like potentially you can make like $50, you know, 40, $50 depending on how much the person tips. They usually tip like 20 for like an hour service. So um and more if it's like a 90-minute and stuff. Excuse me. And so it's way more money when you do mobile, because if you're getting $50 at most from a spa, you're getting like, I think it's 70 just the payout for mobile, 65, 70, and then depending on what app you use and stuff like that. And then if the person tips you, which now they can tip you through the app, and then all is direct deposit within like 2 to 3 days, um, then you could potentially make 90, $100 from 1 hour. Obviously that's like already doubling the amount that you would get at a spa, but it's also double the work, right? So it's more money but more work. So that's why I would prefer doing mobile a lot of the times, and then a little day, 1 day or two at a spa, because at least I'm making some sort of like income staying at one location, and I could just make more money going to like people's houses. And it just works for me. I'm a mom, my kid is in school, so I, have him half the week, and the days that I have him, I work less. The days I don't have him, I work more. And so the other thing that's kind of hard as a mobile massage therapist is that my schedule is kind of like everywhere, because I can have like a full day of 4 or 5 services throughout the city, from like Santa Monica, Hollywood, Beverly Hills, Palos Verdes, Redondo Beach, Manhattan Beach. I could be out there all day. I could be out there for like 10 hours, but it'll be like a $500 day in comparison. And then to like a spa, a full-time spa will be like what, $200 a day or $250 depending on the people tipping you, right? So those are a few more like differences between like a spa and mobile. I keep putting them together because I'm comparing the two. Like if you're not familiar with either or, like you're gonna need to know the two in order to kind of see the comparison. The spa is better for a lot of people because they don't want to worry about buying lotion. They don't want to worry about doing the sheets and like the soap and like folding and getting the clientele and doing their own marketing And that's why I also would prefer just doing mobile right now, because I don't want to have to worry about the marketing stuff and like, you know, group using Groupon to get to get clientele and stuff like that. And like class pass, like I have a friend who has her own location, and she has to use those in order to get clients to hopefully like keep them eventually later. But I've noticed that a lot of the people who use like ClassPass and Groupon and stuff, like they're not trying to stay, they just want the price, you know, the cheaper price. So that's my experience in both spa and mobile. I would much rather do mobile because it's more money, less work, and I like having my freedom. I could literally be like, hey, I don't want to go to work because I'm sick, or because I'm on my period, or like just because I have things to do with my son, things to do at home. I manage my time. But at the same time, as a mobile massage therapist, you cannot always guarantee work, you know? Work is not 100% guaranteed. People do cancellations last minute, and people, you know, don't show up, or they're late too, or, you know, although there are more, I've noticed like they're more cool with you being late because of traffic and things like that, and they're at home chilling. Um, you know, they can also be late too, or they have something happening, or a lot of people don't do mobile because they don't have enough room in their house, or they have too many people in their house, or they would rather have like a more private setting. I know a lot of people wanted me to have my own location in the beginning, but I was like, no, I don't want, I don't have my own location. I don't want to have my own location. I would rather just, you know, if you need me, I'm there, kind of thing, you know. um yeah, so spa, you get paid way less, you do way more work, but it's consistent work. And mobile, you get paid more, but you do more, you're using your car more, gas more, you know. So it kind of like, when the gas was high, really really high last year, 2023, I was like, you know what, let me just work at a spa so I don't have to use gas so much, you know, driving around. So for a couple months I was just working at spas, but I got so burnt out working at spas too, you know. And they want to like work you, you know. I tried to take days off. They don't want you to take days off because they're so busy. If it's a busy spa, they're so busy that they want you to be there like all the time, like at least the 4 days, you know. And then if you have to call off, they don't like it. It's a big deal. It's not easy to just take time off when you work at a spa. You have to find someone to cover you. Like they make that your responsibility, and I don't like that because things happen, you know. Um, you get sick, things pop up, kids pop up, you know, issues like car trouble, like whatever, you know, things happen. And so because they don't want to deal with the clients having to cancel them, they're on you about it more, you know, and I don't like that either. So yeah, that's a little bit about the differences between a spa and mobile. I hope this video helped you guys in any way, and I'll see you guys next time. If you have any questions, comments, you can go ahead and like this video. Please subscribe for more. I'm trying to do a little like playlist series, and I hope this helps in any way. Okay, thank you so much. This is Get Real with Eileen. My name is Eileen, mobile massage therapist, and CAMTC certified California massage therapist since 2016. So I'll see you guys. Bye.